Good morning, team. How are you, mate? One, two, testing. Can you guys hear me? Good morning, team. How are you, mate? One, two, testing. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I think we can, right? Hello, ABOB. All right, not too much going on for me today. I do have a pound yen short, and I'm looking for US dollar longs at the open, right? Hmm. I also have an Ethereum short. In hindsight, I think my stop loss in this Ethereum short swing trade is a little bit too tight. USD CAD broke structure. Let's have a look. Yeah, I was looking at the USD CAD earlier today, and it really wasn't my thing. Orlando Gold, 6.5 hours ago, there is a large green candle on the 50-minute chart. Is that an imbalance on gold? 50-minute chart. Which one? Which one? 6.5 hours ago. I don't know. Listen, an imbalance is the way that you can spot imbalances is quite easy, right? There's imbalances um, all throughout price action, right? All throughout the market, right? But what you need to look for is this. So if you notice here, is where sellers started to jump into this market, and sell orders or sellers just they swept or swiped. I don't know. All the buy orders that were in place here. So here is a gap or an imbalance or a fair value gap, right? And that's how you notice it at the London session open, right? So, pound yen. Now I'm going to go through what I'm looking for, right? So I'm looking for US dollar longs. This is DXY, and I mean. Today was super choppy on the US dollar, right? Possibly we'll be looking for a move down here towards this, imbalance for possible longs, right? I'm going to wait for the open, right? I'm not going to place any orders right now. I'm going to wait for the open, and just to have true direction for the session. Now, U.S. equities. Let's have a look at U.S. equities. I'm just looking at this Ethereum short. Very possibly will get stopped out. Um, yeah, 100% will get stopped out. Now, the reason that I'm looking at this Ethereum short is because I made a mistake. Right, let me show you the Ethereum chart. So this is the 5-minute chart on Ethereum, and my entry, my entry short was, let me see, yeah, just got stopped out. Here it just got stopped out. And yeah, and you're going to see possibly Ethereum going down from here. But the thing is this, right? The mistake that I made was when the price came back to my entry, I should have closed more than 50% of my position and move stop losses above these highs, right? But right now there's nothing else to do. Just got stopped out of that position, waiting for that pound yen. So let's talk about the pound yen because that's the one that I'm really looking forward, right? So if you notice, we got the last. I'm going to put on the 5-minute chart. We got the last triple, the highs, clean market structure break of the structure. So I'm looking to get in here. Here's that imbalance. Looking to get in here at the middle of that imbalance. Stop losses above the highs. Also looking at the Japanese yen basket on the left side of my screen. Um, yeah, I mean, kind of seems a little bit counterintuitive going short on the pound yen, which is basically going long on the Japanese yen on such a weak market. But what I'm looking at possibly here is this. Now, Japanese yen market, Japanese yen basket. I'm sorry. We got a liquidity sweep here. I mean, it's not the best one, and there also we don't have a market structure break to the upside on this market, but I still dig possible shorts here. Now, I also placed a GBP USD short, which I am going to share with you right now. So if uh, JG, I'm in the USA. Which broker would you recommend? eToro, Ava, or Longhorn? So Ava Trade does not service U.S. clients. I don't know about eToro, but Longhorn does. And if you open an account with Longhorn, right, and make a minimum deposit, I don't know, I think it's $250 or so. Um, and trade with that account, you'll have lifetime access to all the VIP groups. So here's the deal, Lee. Oh, I'm looking for that pullback on the US dollar, right? Which means that I'm looking for US dollar longs. And to be completely honest, the best market that I found to play possible US dollar longs is on the pound USD. So, Tim, a ton of inefficiencies here, right? Inefficiencies in the market, right? I mean, the market has to price itself efficiently. That's why playing inefficiencies for your entries has a high probability of success if you can find where actual volume came into the market. So here, right, we have the last sweep of the highs, clean market structure break, right? So I'm looking into I'm looking into placing shorts. Hold on, let me see my MT5. Um, I think that I have them at here 124. Hold on, 124.12. That's my entry for the pound US dollar, which I'm going to send right now to the VIP group. Right, stopped out Ethereum for a 0.5% loss, 0.6% loss because of widespreads, but that's fine. Right, so the market just opened, and let's have a look at gold. I also have a sell limit in gold, right? So I was looking into possible sales in gold, and here's the thing, right? My preferred area to go short is here, right here, right? For me to get trigger short gold, I mean, I need all of these highs to get liquidated. Now, if price, I mean, if gold breaks with the Asian session lows, I'm going to delete that pending order, right? So, let's have a look at U.S. equities at the open. I mean, just have a look at how choppy, price action has been. Let's have a look at the Dow. Where is it? I don't know. Nasdaq, same thing. And I don't think I have the Dow. Yes, I do. So I don't think I'm playing U.S. equities today. Uh, looking to get triggered pound yen short. I'm gonna show you my. Here's my pending order on the pound yen, right? Um, about 7 pips away from getting triggered, and I am most definitely going to send this GBP USD short to the VIP group right now. So, have any questions, guys? Yeah, I'm gonna send it. Don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. So this is how my pound yen short looks like. Normally, what I used to do, I used to place my sell limit right at the very beginning of the imbalance, which is the one that I'm playing right now. Um, in hindsight, I should have done that because I would have gotten triggered. Uh, but the data shows me that I can get better risk to reward ratios because I mine the data on all of my trades, and not only the ones that I take, but the ones that I miss, and the ones that I don't take because being such a pussy. I don't know, but yeah, more often than not, price is going to fill that gap before moving in my direction. I don't think that this is going to be the case with the pound yen, but that's fine. All right, so what can we do here? So if you notice right here, I'm going to show you, right? Here's the imbalance or, yeah, the inefficiency in the market that I am playing on the pound yen, right? Here, normally, I normally, or what I used to do, I would used to place my sell limits in this case because I'm looking for shorts, right? Right here at the very beginning of the imbalance. The risk to reward ratio was okay, but normally, um, or what I do now is I look for that imbalance, which is created, right, by a surge of sellers after giving me the market structure shift, and I'm looking to place my entries at a breaker, right? So that's why I have my entry here on the pound yen. Let's have a look at the GBP USD. Now, a ton of things going on here on the pound US dollar, right? Where would you think it would be? Yeah. Ethereum did not hit stop loss for you? Well, that's awesome. It did for me. It really did for me. But that's fine. Do you use the FIB at all? No, I don't use Fibonacci. So, uh, here we have a decision to make. Of course, that I am not going to place any sell limits here, right, at this big ass imbalance. We have one above. So, when it comes to, choosing the imbalance where my
Some equity research
pending
coming through.
orders
UBS raising the target price of Amazon.
where my pending orders are going to be, I always choose the one that is closest to the order block that created the move. So I'm going to place my sell limits here. This is a 5 minute chart on the pound US dollar, dollar bill, yo. And let me see if I have correctly placed them on my MT5. No, I have not. Yeah, but I'm gonna send it to the VIPs, don't worry. Cool beans. So, pound USD. Here's my entry, here's my stop loss, here's my target, and I'm sending this to the VIP group right now. It's a sell limit right here. Let me see if my stop losses are too tight. Yeah, they're a little bit too tight. So I'm gonna move my stop losses. Um, let's see, maybe 32. Yeah, 32 should work. 32. And my TP is here. And this is how much? Let me see the risk to reward ratio of the R. It's kind of big. Risking 0.5% to make 6%, so that's a 12R. All right, so that's my pound US dollar. I'm gonna send this as a free trade too. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get filled on the pound yen short. Maybe on a pullback. I'm gonna come back to that in just a second. As far as the gap imbalance candle concerned, do you consider the wick of the candle in front of the gap imbalance as part of filling it? The imbalance gap candle? Don't know if I said that right. Yeah, I mean, I understood. Um, yeah, this is a mitigation. Yeah, for me, this is mitigated. This imbalance is mitigated, right? Um, you know, it depends, right? Um, let me take back what I just said, right? Yes, this imbalance is mitigated. It's not filled, right? It would be filled until price gets to the top of that imbalance. Now, the reason that I used to place my sell limits at the bottom of the imbalance because I wanted to get triggered on my trades, right? And when the weak mitigates that imbalance and then price breaks with the structure, then yeah, it's a goner. I'm from Nigeria. Nigeria in the house. Which of your recommended broker work for my region? I don't know, man. I have absolutely no clue. Well, ABOB, if you didn't get stopped out on this Ethereum, then that might be a very lucky turn of events for you. All right, so hi Orlando, do you suggest to delete our order in pound yen? Not yet. I'm still holding it. Um, I'm going to explain to you why, right? So what I was talking about this, right? Now, I'm gonna go to the very low time frames, 1 minute chart or so, whatever. This is the 3 minute imbalance. I take my entries on the 3 minute chart. The 1 minute, I mean, I hate the 1 minute. So let's go to the 2 minute chart, right? I take my entries on, now this is the 3 minute chart imbalance, right? If you look at what has happened here, right, the market structure shift or the change of character, um, to me, is the break of this low, right? Aggressive, analysis or whatever chooses this break of the lows. But the thing is that let's have a look where, uh, you know, um, the point of interest, which would be the order block that created, you know, this surge of sellers and the break of the structure would be this one right here. So the thing is that very possibly, right? I mean, what I'm looking at here is this, right? If this is the actual, I mean, my market structure shift, right, or the low that created a market structure shift or a changing character, whatever you want to call it, right? To me, this is just a trap, right? These are weak sellers trying to get in on the break by trading the retest of the previous broken lows or this key level, right? That creates liquidity, right? So, very possibly, we're going to see a move higher, liquidating these players before the actual move to the downside and very likely we're going to see, a tag or price hitting this point of interest before going down. So that's why I haven't deleted that pending order just yet. I closed 70% to reduce risk for Ethereum. Yeah, that's a good thing, mate. I mean, I fucked up on that trade. Yeah, you know, and I mean, I don't preach that I am the best trader ever. And also everybody's a fucking hero in hindsight. And yeah, I manage this Ethereum short like a fucking rookie. All right, so let's wait for this possible two trades to get triggered, whilst we look at U.S. equities. Untradeable for me. Unfucking tradable for me. Now, having said that, let's go to a 3 minute chart, my preferred time frame, and all right, just I mean, if if you notice, this a true break of the structure, or is this just a liquidity grab? In my opinion, this is just a liquidity grab. So, if I see a clean break of this lows, right, the candle closing here, I would look for shorts on a pullback. Of course, that would take a little bit of time in the sense that um, liquidity would have to be created right here on the trap. Weak players trying to get short, creating liquidity for price, for the market to liquidate them and come back towards this level for possible shorts. Now, I don't think that I am going to wait in front of my chart for that to happen, my friends. But I'm most definitely going to wait for the pound US dollar and the pound yen. Any questions? AvaTrade is available for Nigerians. Awesome. Many days ago, you are monitor Ethereum, so I was think this will be sniper hunt. And I always like your swing trades. Yeah, I can't win them all, mate. I can't win them all. And all right. And if you, just look at the 4 hour chart in Ethereum. This market is very strong, right? So, yeah, the, I mean, I play. This is the second short that I placed in Ethereum. The first one I closed at a small profit, right? This one closed at a loss. Yeah, it was kind of aggressive, but I'm going to still look for shorts, maybe at this level right here. So, I can't win them all. But when it comes to swing trading, yeah, when it comes to swing trading, man, it really doesn't matter because the risk to reward ratios on those positions are super high, right? So you can lose one R and again another R. Uh, for example, trying to short Ethereum, right? I can lose one R, I can lose another R, but I made 4R on the S&P 500 long. I made 4R on gold long, so it's okay, right? And talking about gold, about gold, I don't know. I think that I might going to, I don't know. No, I'm not going to delete my pending orders in gold. But, um, I'm just going to wait for for these trades to get triggered. Now, if the pound yen breaks with the structure here, I will possibly and very, very likely delete that pending order. And yeah, I think I'm going to go back to my original entry model, which would have been a sniper entry, right? Uh, yeah, I don't think that. I just decided I'm going to go back to my original entry model where I place my limit orders at the beginning of the imbalance that I'm playing for, for my entry. Um, yeah, it doesn't. I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. But because the thing is this, right? Trying to get an extra 1.5 R by placing, my entries where I have placed them right now on the pound yen, um, does not make sense long term because I don't have the data, right? But I really don't think that I'm going to get triggered enough times for this to make sense. So yeah, I'm coming back towards my original entry model. I wanted to subscribe to your crypto VIP signals, but my card could not be debited by your payment system, and PayPal doesn't work here. Please, is there can I payment using crypto USDT? Yeah, I think so, but just email support me. They're going to have all the answers. All right, let's have a look. The other market that I was looking at was crude oil, and where was it? Yeah, yeah. I was looking at possible shorts here, actually. But you know what? Crude oil is not a market that I actively trade. I just, I mean, whenever I see a slam dunk, but a slam dunk setup on crude oil, I would take it. But that's that's about it. All right, so this pound yen will most definitely not get triggered. And starting tomorrow, coming back towards my original entry model, here not trying to, scratch 1.5 or extra on the market. That's fine. Here's where my entry would have been. Here's where my targets would have been for 3.22 R. Now my entry is here. So that's an extra. I wanted to scratch. It's not that I wanted to scratch an extra 1.3 R out of the market, but for the past couple of weeks, I have been mining the data on my historical trades, and um, the work that I do on the lab. I call it the lab, right? And the data showed me that it might be possible to do exactly what I just did today, but it really doesn't make sense to me right now. Missing these trades, missing these, entries. Bro, can you check your yen? Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. What are you looking at here, mate? Tell me what are you looking at? What do you want me to say, mate? I don't know what you're looking at. Um, so have a look at the U.S. dollar currency index. Here, let's go to a 5-minute chart. You know, this is absolute. This search of buyers absolutely weak. It's absolutely weak. We have no clean break of the highs. There's no market structure shift. This is very likely to liquidate these weak buyers coming down towards my entry, which would mean that my pound USD will get triggered if what I'm talking about plays out, of course. The broadcasts and signals are quite enjoyable. I wonder if there is a chance to make the broadcast in what? 1080p. I don't know what that is, mate. But I mean, you can just go to the settings in your YouTube app, or if you're watching on a laptop or computer or whatever, go to the settings button, and there you can change the quality of the stream. I'm gonna change it here. Ah, no, I think you can. I don't know, maybe. Who knows, mate? Also, pound yen. What I'm looking here is for longs on the Japanese yen. So, again, same thing as in the US dollar currency index. Clean break of the highs. Looking for that pullback towards this big ass inefficiency in the market for possible longs, right? That's my idea on the pound yen. So if that plays out, I will get triggered pound yen short, which is basically Japanese yen longs. So let's wait for this market to decide what the fuck is going to do today. Can I use the learn to trade signals to pass a funding challenge? Mate, I mean, I'm sorry, I can't respond to that question. I mean, if I say yes and then you fuck up, then I'm going to be liable for, your fee. Because the thing is this, I mean, I passed funding challenges. I mean, this is a 100K challenge that I am, trading at the moment. I just started a week and a half ago. I was up 1.4%, but as you can see, I am just up 0.6%, which is fine. But yeah, I mean, I do pass, funding challenges. But the thing is that, I mean, the reason that I can't respond to your question is because I don't know, and this is very important, right? I mean, you can follow my trades, right? Yeah, but I don't know your risk parameters, right? So for example, if I enter on a drawdown, right, where I lose, four trades in a row, that would mean that um, I would be on the red for 3 days in a row, right? Because I have strict rules on how to manage my losses. But you don't know that, right? And my average risk is about 0.3%. Right now, I'm risking more, risking 0.5% on every single trade, because I want to pass the fucking challenge quicker. I'm sorry. But if you start risking 2% per trade, right, and I get on a fucking drawdown and I lose four trades in a row, then you're going to lose your funding challenge, right? So I can't. That's why I can't answer that question. But what I can say is that I have done it a couple of times, and I'm doing it right, and I'm doing it again. So, this is a two-phase challenge, right? That I'm trading, and the idea here is this, right? I mean, what I wanted to do is just, I mean, I started with a 50K challenge, with the profits I bought this. And the idea that I had was with the profits of this, buy the 200K challenge and the 500K challenge, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But that is going to take so much time that I decided to, pass this 100K challenge, trade this account, and when I hit, hold on, I have the numbers here. Hold on. When I hit, I think 20, 18%, I'm going to withdraw, or take profits on just 7K, and then I'm going to buy a 1 million challenge with those profits, and I'm going to continue trading this account. The idea is to get to the 1 million, 1 million live account. But the way that I wanted to do it was going to take just too much time. So, yeah. And, to be completely honest, now that I decided to do it this way, the other way makes absolutely no fucking sense. So by using zero point 0.5, how long do you think you can achieve the target made? Those questions are absolutely pointless. You know, they're absolutely pointless in the sense that I don't know. I don't fucking know. I mean, I can't tell you how much time it's going to take uh, because I don't know my future results. I don't know if I'm going to get on a drawdown. I don't know if I'm going to get on a winning streak. This game is about math, right? It's all about math and probabilities. Um, no one fucking knows where price is going to be in the future in any given market. No one fucking knows, right? The only thing that you can know for sure, right, is the math and the probabilities behind your entry model. But when it comes to that question, I can't tell you because I don't know what's going to happen. I know that on the long term I'm profitable, right? I know my monthly average. I know my um, yearly average, but on a week-to-week basis or month-to-month basis, it doesn't work like that because I might finish this month losing 0.3%, but also I might finish this month winning 4.8%. So that's the thing. Do you advise me close Ethereum when we break even or keep it open for 1 hour? All right. I normally don't do this, but you know what? Just because, just because you're an old school, you've been with me for a while, ABOB. Now, here's what you need to do. You didn't get stopped out, right? Now, um, my entry was here, I think, right here at this imbalance. So, um, make sure that price breaks with the structure, breaks with this low, right? If price comes down towards my entry, right, our entry, and does this fucking thing again, I would close it at break even. But that means that you have to monitor it, right? Which is not cool on a swing trade. The idea of a swing trade is just placing your trade and letting it ride. But um, this swing trade in particular was very bad in the sense that I placed my stop losses too tight. My risk was a little bit too high. my entry was good. I mean, I really really like my setup for shorts, but my stop loss was really too tight. And when price came down here, I should have closed 50% of my trade, at a small profit, and that would have, by doing that, I would have been able to move my stop losses higher to the real stop loss level, which would have been this highs. So yeah, overall, bad trade management on my side. But as I always tell you guys, I don't preach to be, fucking Jesse Livermore or whatever. Yeah, I do make mistakes. I mean, I'm not the best trader in the world, of course not. But I'm very confident on what I do, and whenever I fuck up, I acknowledge it because that's, I mean, that's how you grow, right, as a trader. Because these mistakes that I made on this trade today, I'm not going to make them again, ever, right? Dear, do you advise? Yeah, already answered that. So, pound yen, pound US dollar, gold. I mean, everything, today was not my day. Ended up losing 0.6% today. Mm. You alone? How long have you been trading? So, that's a good question. I have been in the industry for over 10 years, but trading, you know, eating from trading for about three. And it has been ups and downs. But, this particular. Damn it, my dogs are here. um, yeah, but this particular entry model, right? First thing, I didn't invent this. I didn't create this. These are ICT concepts. I just learned from him, and I created my own, right? What I did create is the F1 strategy. So, hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you how fucking awesome this strategy is. On Friday, this was my trade on Friday using the F1 strategy. I closed it here for about 3R. So this is the F1 strategy. The F1 strategy, it's a, the idea is, to trade a very strong market, it's either to the upside or to the downside. Really doesn't matter, right? But whenever we have these very strong markets, with the F1 strategy, we trade this. And what's cool about this is that it gives you the stop losses with these lines, the targets with the green lines, the buy, etc. I'm not going to tell you what oscillator we use to find true divergence because it defeats the purpose of me trying to sell you this fucking strategy. But you know what? It's awesome. So, um, yeah, I mean, this trade got me out of the red last week. So yeah, I created this strategy, and it took me more than a year to release it because I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted to create, right? But in order for first of all for me to trade it on a real account, on my real account, right? And most importantly, to release it, I had to, tested on all the markets that I trade, right? And the first, um, the first couple, not the first couple, yeah, but the first five, let's call it, yeah, the first five tries, they didn't work, right? So I had not only I spent time back testing a strategy that didn't work because I needed to know it didn't work, but and I didn't know I mean I needed to know it didn't work, and I needed to know what didn't work about it because I had to tweak all of these fucking indicators to have finally a strategy that yields such beautiful moves. All right, so again, I'm sorry guys, I fucked up on this pound yen. I have to delete this pending order. Yeah. So starting from tomorrow, I'm coming back towards my original entry model. Not trying to squeeze an extra 1.5 R out of the market. This would have been a sniper entry. Again, you know what? I'm not going to delete it. Just because there is still the possibility of a pullback towards this level on the Japanese yen. But because of the time of the day, very likely I will. The US dollar on the other side broke with the structure to the upside. Um, Again, I'm not deleting my pound US dollar. I think it's sell limits. Yeah, I'm not deleting my pound US dollar sell limits. What you're seeing right now, uh, pound US dollar shorts is because of the US dollar rallying. But again, there's a possibility of price pulling back towards this inefficiency, liquidating this lows. So if you're a VIP, I will keep you posted. And if you're not, well, I'm sorry. So which one makes more profit between F1 strategy or the L2 trade algo? I don't know. The L2 trade algo is fucking awesome. The L2 trade algo uh, um, beats everything, I think. Yeah, yeah, but the F1 strategy is just amazing. The thing about the F1 strategy, mate, is that there might be weeks where, when you're going, we're not going to find, or we're going to find one or two trades, right? This strategy focuses on super strong trending markets, either to the upside or the downside. And when the markets are chopping, right, there's no F1 strategy setups. But, that's discipline. You join.
Some geopolitical news is comments from US officials noting that they have made it clear hostages must be released by Hamas, noting that Iran's statement on Gaza ceasefire is false. There's more from US
All
official that
right.
the release of hostages does require a humanitarian pause.
All right, guys. So I am going to log out. All right. So before I log out, here's the thing. Here's another cool. They not like your RR is about 1 to 3 maximum R. I don't know. I don't understand what you just said. So if you notice here, we have a big ass imbalance, right? Which got you know weak, and here we have a big breaker. So this would have been an optimal entry short on the pound USD. The thing that I don't like about this is stop loss placement. Where would my stop loss be? right? I'm the kind of trader that I always place stop losses, um, above structure highs whenever I'm looking for shorts, below structure lows whenever I'm looking for longs. And here, even though this was optimal, right? We have a big ass inefficiency, we have a breaker, etc., etc., etc. This would be kind of a silver bullet. I don't know. Yeah, I have no stop loss placement. I have no stop loss level, and I'm never going to place my stop losses above the square. Yeah, this to me is not a trade that I would take at all. But just pointing that out, guys. Just pointing that out. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I'll keep you posted on the VIP group about my trades. Not deleting anything. Waiting for these pullbacks on both markets, the US dollar and the Japanese yen. If you notice, on the bottom left of my screen, the Japanese yen, um, after breaking with this highs, you know, it's not really I mean, yeah, I do consider this a market structure shift in the sense that we have a liquidity grab here. So very possibly we're going to get that pullback liquidating these weak longs towards this level before the other push up, which would mean that I would get a trigger short on the pound yen. On the US dollar side, same fucking thing, right? Now, on the US dollar side, um, same fucking thing. Um, you know, clean break of the highs, possible liquidation of these lows coming towards this level before the other push up, which would mean that possibly I will get trigger pound US dollar shorts. Both trades, I think, have a very, very, very um, deep target, so I'm fine with how the market is moving right now. So, any questions? I'm going to give you a few minutes. If not, I am going to log out. Just a few minutes. Yeah, this Ethereum. I mean, I made two rookie mistakes on that trade. Gold. I'm deleting the pending order in gold too. I just don't like my setup right now. And the reason that I don't like it is because we really don't have a liquidity grab below these lows, right? So if price liquidates these lows, then yeah, I'm going to hold it, right? But if price breaks again with the structure highs, I'm going to delete it because the probability of success of a short position um, on my setup or interval or whatever would drop considerably. So no questions. I'm gonna give you another minute. Ajá, te lo juro. Mira que me voy a mi Valencia. Vamos a ir a acostarnos ahorita. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.